Welcome back, and today is another one of my favorite days, and that is new survival kit day. Yep, this is the original survival kit from K-Pak Survival. It's available on Amazon. It's only 25 bucks, and it's tiny and in this little pouch. This one interests me. You can see I'm really excited. I got this yesterday. I couldn't wait to get out and make a video of it and see what is inside of it. Again, 25 bucks off of Amazon, and it is designed and packaged in the USA. So let's go ahead and flip the camera around, get it down on the table here, and see if the K-Pak Survival Kit delivers on. We care to keep you prepared. Well, let's see if that happens. So we're gonna go ahead and flip it around, take a look at it. All right, this is the K-Pak Survival Original Kit, and if you can see here, if you want to pause it, you can go ahead and read their mission. But our mission at K-Pak Survival is to provide compact, comprehensive care packages designed for diverse survival situations. So, and it goes beyond from there. It's got the contents. This is interesting. Again, this is $25. It's available on Amazon. I will say this one, Kelly from K-Pak Survival actually reached out to me and had followed some of my videos, said, hey, I'd like to send you one on me to review. So I did not buy this. This was provided to me by K-Pak Survival for review. So I just want to throw that out there. Every time anybody sends me something for free, nothing's for free, right? I'm doing my review on it. I want to make sure that that's very clear. But again, available for 25 bucks on Amazon. I'll have the links in the description below. But it is a little Mylar bag that opens very easily. You're already getting a plus for me on that. Appears to be resealable. Let's go ahead and start digging stuff out. First thing we have is oh, nice. We have a 130 by 210 centimeter emergency blanket. And let's go ahead and feel it, because I want to see if this is one of the better ones or if this is one of the ones like the, oh no, this is one of the better Mylar blankets. And it doesn't just tear like some of the Temu ones I've had or other ones. So that one's okay. That one gets a pass. Just again, your basic emergency blanket. Nothing wrong with that. Obviously not a SOL heat sheet, but also has other things in here that are actually good. Interesting. Okay. So in this little baggie that we have, and my big cold hands, give me just a moment to get it open. All right, had it open. We have a AAA battery. I have a feeling we're going to need that for something. We have a couple little those. These are those little mini towels that you can use. Go ahead and get them wet, and they expand out. Then we got a couple little cotton fire tabs. Oh yeah, these are easier. Oh boy, look at that. Yeah, those just fluff right up. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's cool. Got a couple cotton fire tabs. That's nice. As opposed to some of the other ones. SOL, I'm looking at you. Let's see. What's my finger you get to next? Oh, okay, so that's what the AAA battery for. It's as far as this little mini flashlight or torch, if you will. Be right back with you. I'm going to pop the battery in. Okay, we got the battery in. This is just, again, your basic little light. Got a little clip on it for your, okay. I mean, we're in the middle of the afternoon. The sun's right on me, if you couldn't tell. And it's fine. I mean, yeah, it's not going to win any awards, right? But it's a nice little, and it's a metal light. Let's see if it survives a couple drops. Yeah, perfectly drop safe. So cool. Nice little rugged, again, cheap little, who cares? It's a cheap little thing. This is a K-Pak Survival. Oh, it's a 3D printed whistle. Let's go and give it a shot. It's perfectly acceptable. Is it? It's not, it's not like those Acme tornadoes, which is okay because I still have eardrums now. I'm okay with it not being that. All right, you know how I feel about these saws. Okay, if you guys have watched my previous videos, you know how I feel about these saws. I'm not a fan of Ranger saws, but this one at least has a couple things going for it. Number one, they at least put rubber around where your fingers grip. so they're not digging into your hands. That gets a plus. Number two, if you look, it's actually a little bit thicker than the really cheap ones. I mean, it's very similar to the best glide saws. So I would say that this, in a pinch, if you're looking off to the camera here, something like that, in a pinch to saw that, it would work. So that is an okay. You know, I don't like these things though, but I'm gonna be okay with it just because of that. We have the survival bracelet. Let's see if we can. It's got a button compass on it, and this is so hard to judge with these tables because they have a lot of metal in them. But I'm going to kind of hold it up here. Yeah, it's got north and south. So if I hold it up there, it'll get north and south, and it is liquid filled, so it's okay. This is, again, very similar, if not the same, survival bracelet you'll see in all, like you get in all the Temu kits, the Harbor Freight that I've seen pretty much in all of them. It does have a little Ferro Run striker. Getting a couple little sparks off of it. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, will it work in a pinch? Sure. It does have an additional whistle. It's loud. It's loud. Those whistles are loud. And it does have a decent amount of paracord that you can, again, cut off and, use for something else. So, again, these things, I go back and forth on them. In this kit, I'll let you be the judge on it. I would say that it does serve a purpose in this particular kit. Okay. I like this a lot. What is this? What brand is this? Ridge Runner. This is just a little like Spyderco knockoff. And don't yell at me for this. Look at this table, okay? It's a little Spyderco knockoff. And this is a I appreciate this over those Dermasafe knives because I can actually, even my giant hands, right? I have giant freaking baseball glove hands. I can get a grip on it and I could actually use this. I actually want some more of these. Okay, I'm going to probably figure out where these come from and get some. But this is a nice little compact basic knife. Okay. That gets an A+. A+, absolutely right there. We got a just base, get all Fresnel lens. Okay. And then we got a survival care package, how to make a fire. You can go ahead and read that if you want. How to make an emergency shelter. Again, you probably should, before getting a kit like this, you should probably know that stuff, right? But I appreciate that they put that in there. Also, it could be a reminder for those times in a survival situation you're freaking out, what you try to figure out up from down. That might be helpful. So that is what's in the K-Pak Survival Kit. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around, and we're going to get my final thoughts on it and how I think this might be useful, or who I might think it might be useful for. Okay, so that has been the K-Pak Original Survival Kit. Now, what I like about this one is the size. Like, this little package is perfect for throwing in cargo pants, for throwing and forgetting, right? You don't have to, find a different spot for it. The bag is very easy to open, and the price point is excellent. I think for $25, what I would do is I'd put this in my Amazon cart, and I would add some aqua tabs, and I would add some Yuko matches, and I just tape them to the outside, and there you go. You're set for $30. In that respect, to be very similar to the coal cracker kit. If you want to add more, like I said, you can just tape that to the outside, and there you go. You got everything in one. Throw it in your pack and forget about it. You spent $30. Maybe even add, a Bic lighter or some bank. You don't really even need to worry about bank line or anything like that because you got this thing. Now, I know that you're going to be down in the comments going, and we've talked about this in the previous ones, going, I could build something for better, for less, et cetera, et cetera. You absolutely could. However, the market for this is somebody that just wants to buy something that's ready to go. And I think for $25, it really hits a point where you should consider something like this for the money and adding a couple little things that gives you a nice little kit. If you're stuck in the outdoors or if you're stuck somewhere, this has got some of the basics that you need. So, And again, remember, yes, you can buy this stuff and build your own for less, but you are paying somebody to do that for you and to ship it to you. And you pay it. So just kind of keep that in mind. So again, in a place where, is this a better buy than a lot of them? Yeah. Like, this is still a better buy than the Walmart kit. Honestly, it's going to be right up there. In fact, probably a little better than the Harbor Freight kit. It does present an interesting value proposition for 25 bucks. But again, I really wish it would have included some stormproof matches, some aqua tabs. That would have really, for me, that would have pushed it over into the must buy. That would, if I had any input, I would say include those. Man, I would love to have a couple of these at that price point with those, and especially at the size, because you can just throw this somewhere and forget it. But I want to hear what you think. Go down there in the description. Let me know your thoughts. I know you're already typing them up, so go for it. And while you're down there, I'd love to have you come back. If you're not already a subscriber, please go ahead and like, share, subscribe, do that thing that we all ask you to on the YouTubes, because it helps get these videos out to you. It helps me bring more stuff like this out to you. Finally, while you're down there, I've linked some local animal rescues and animal shelters here in the southeastern Nebraska and Kansas area. Or if you have your own animal rescue or animal shelter, please consider supporting them with your time, money, or even better, adopting a new best friend. The holidays are just around the corner. I know some of you are going to be out there looking for kittens and puppies. Please consider going down to your local animal shelter first before going, to a breeder or what have you. I love my rescue dogs. They've been the best in the world. So please consider that. Supporting them, especially in this time where it's so cold outside and those animals could use a warm, loving home. So that's all I got for you today. This one interests me. Again, links are down in the description if you want to go ahead and pick it up. It does have some interesting things to it. I will say I'm very interested in it, and I want to hear what you think. So that's all I got. We'll be back soon with another survival kit.